Well, that sound was my wife throwing a rock or something at the rooster that she has beef with because he runs up on her from time to time. That was funny. Hi, I am Dudley here at the Dudley Hillside Homestead, and just like when we were back in New Jersey, I wanted to be able to keep an eye on things and know what's going on. Not necessarily to like spy inside, but to keep systems going. Just like we had the Ecobee. I guess he's pissed that he got a rock thrown at him. But I had the Ecobee thermostat that as long as we had internet, I was able to control the temperatures and stuff at home. There were a bunch of different type of connections and stuff that you could, like water sensors in case there was a leak, or even having the ability to turn the water off. They had some kits for that. Then for the front door, we had the August lock. That was pretty cool to be able to know if that you could unlock or lock the door remotely, whether it's via Bluetooth or going over the internet, because you had to have the little August lock thing, the little hub, which that's the case with everything. You got to get the actual device, you got to get the hub and all of this stuff, and that was pretty cool. So this way you would know and get alerts when your door was unlocked. And then of course having a Ring camera, somebody come up to the Ring camera, unlock or open a door, you would have an understanding of how of who's coming and going. Or did I forget to lock the door? Well, I know I closed the door, but did I lock it? So you could go in and see, didn't lock the door. Let's see if I could press the button on there and get it to lock. And if it doesn't, got to turn back around, go make sure you pull on the door so it can lock efficiently. So with all of that stuff, now living here off grid, there's a few things that you have to be concerned about. Well, we're completely off grid. As you can see, we have the water storage here, and right here, there's a blue hose. And if any of you know that, that's a heated hose. In case things start to freeze out here, like getting below 32 degrees. But you don't want that heated hose plugged in all the time, because out of nowhere it could just kick on and start heating up, and you don't know why your solar batteries are completely dead. So that's absolutely no good. Before I showed you all about the SwitchBot, the little box thing that little arm comes out, and I have that mounted on the generator over here, and I can utilize that to start and stop the generator when I can see if my solar is not doing good, like if it was a cloudy day or something like that, or using the mini split for heat or air conditioning is pulling too much power, need to kick the generator on to boost those batteries up. So that's another part of the being able to monitor things remotely, just like the Renogy One that connects to the internet. And of course we have Starlink internet, and that's about the only way we would be good. I thought that I would be able to use a cell phone as a hotspot, but we don't get cell phone service out here. Up at the road, maybe yes, but down here, a little bit lower on our valley, completely blocked from cell phone service. The only way that we can talk or message anyone is through the internet. So that's a pretty cool thing. So with with all that said, I ordered some more internet connected devices through SwitchBot, which they are not sponsoring this. I pay for this stuff on my own. Got these two new things. The SwitchBot indoor outdoor thermal hydrometer. It's pretty much a thermometer that connects to their hub or directly to your phone, so you can check the temperature throughout your house. Or for us, I'm going to tell you how I have that set up. And then these SwitchBot plug minis. This is cool in multiple ways, but let's start off here with the indoor outdoor. I'm just going to call it a temperature sensor. So initially we have this right here, temperature sensor gauge, where this device gives off a temperature, and then we have all of these other sensors that tell us in the different rooms and outside what the temperature is. Now, that's really cool if you're looking directly at this or any of the other sensors. I actually have one right over there that I can grab. My wife didn't close the door. But here is one of those outdoor sensors. So if you are actually outside, you can look and see what the temperature is. Can you see it? I never peeled the piece off. Let's get that. Come on. Almost got it off in one shot. Peeling the little tab thing off. But that's the temperature that it is outside right now, 71 degrees, which is pretty nice, especially because it was 30 degrees outside, well, like 35 degrees outside when we first woke up. And this is transmitting to this so we can know what the temperature is inside. But now with these SwitchBot things, you remember I showed you all the SwitchBot hub. Now this comes with a 3-pack, and 2 of them I'm already using. Make sure I get one with it actually inside of here. This hydrometer or thermometer thing. Hey, my wife and the chunk are back. Okay. All right, no problem. Well, here it. Oh no! I dropped one of those 3M sticker things, which came flying out. Here is the actual sensor, and it runs off of AAA batteries. There's no screen on here, so you either have to connect it to your phone or to the SwitchBot hub. There is right here. Has a little light that comes on when you're pairing it up. And you could pull the backing off. See, comes with 2 batteries and a reset button inside there. That's how you pair it with your system. It has waterproofing going around it. Keep it nice and secure. Here's a little lanyard, which I dropped that too. Hopefully y'all saw that really quick. And you just tie the lanyard on right here on this corner, and you can put these anywhere. I think they have a really long range of where these hydrometers can broadcast their signal. But where I'm using these, so I can see them over the internet, and I have one outside in front of the camper, and also on the other side of the camper, I have one where my hot water heater is, which I'm using one of those camp shower hot water heaters, and it's on the outside of the camper because it runs off of propane. And I've had some of those freeze before. So in conjunction with the heated hose, which you can see right here, that's the heated hose, I can I will be able to use these SwitchBot plugs remotely to turn on the heated hose so that the water going to the hot water heater doesn't freeze. So let's go check out how I have those mounted right now. Well, here's the one that I have outside our camper, just dangling right there, catching the temperature and the humidity in the air. And back over here, behind the skirting, I have the other one hanging right off of one of the hoses to this hot water heater. So we know that keeping it closed up over here, not up to the sky, but keeping it closed up keeps it a few degrees warmer. And if we need to, we could turn on that heated hose and potentially drip if we need to. Now on to the SwitchBot Plug Mini. It comes in a 4-pack, and I already have 2 of them out of here. Used to have a, what company was that? Was it a Belkin? I think it was. I had a Belkin smart switch that I was able to control a light or two, but it didn't have all the features as this one. Well, right here, there's a little light that comes out of there, but through the app, you can disable that light if it's in a place where you can actually see the plug and that light distracts you. And on the side, it has one button. This button is the on-off button, and you press it and hold it to pair it with the app and with the internet, because this goes directly to the internet, then eventually into the SwitchBot hub, and that's the plug right there. Now, one of the reasons why I purchased these, didn't really need them except for to control that heated hose. You can go into the app and see your usage and consumption data, like how much power is going through this outlet. So as of right now, let's go to the app. Well, since this one isn't paired up, and you can see all of the devices that I have there. I have one of the first ones I set up. It's been running for about 13 hours, and it's pretty cool. It's saying right now it's pulling about 6.9 to 7 watts at 0.1 amps, and it's only supplying 117 volts. And yesterday it only used 0.1 kilowatt hours yesterday, which is pretty cool. Oh, don't drop it. So right here at the top, you can, let me move this off the screen. Right here, you can press history, and then it starts to build a graph for you. And over time, you'll be able to see your daily power consumption as it goes along. And what is it saying? Power on duration. See the total usage. This is pretty cool. So when you're completely off grid, you need to know how much power you're using, what's drawing a lot of power, and how do you counteract that. Now, having the ability to turn off and on devices remotely will definitely help you, but the biggest one is being able to turn your generator on and off remotely, and I just love being able to do that, and seeing it work is also pretty nice. So with all of this stuff, I'm going to like right now I have let's go back. I have the heated hose on one that's separate, and then some security stuff and the power going inside the camper on a separate one. Now, my youngest son, the little chunk, we allow him to start and stop the generator, and you just press that and the SwitchBot over there will start the generator. But for all of these, which is really cool, I'm glad that they thought about it. We could go into the settings, and it has a setting called mistouch prevention. Who would have even thought of something like that, where if you want to actually turn it on, it's a 2-step process instead of just on and off from the front of the app. So you could press it from here, and it asks you a question: do you actually want to turn on that device? And when you are on the main screen, if you press here, it'll give you a switch that you have to slide up and down to be able to activate the device. That was really smart on their part, so that you don't take something offline that may be really sensitive equipment. So that's really helpful. Now these, I think you could push up to 15 amps through it. So you have to be very careful about what you hook up to it. And I'm going to have to manufacture a line, because on one of my inverters, I have the refrigerator and freezer that I have outside plugged into that one, and they're hardwired into the inverter, not going through an actual plug. So to be able to use this, I'm going to have to have a plug that goes to hardwire, plug this in there, and then plug a either electrical outlet receptacle and then connect that line, or just get a new extension cord, or put a new end on this extension cord and plug that in here. So if y'all have any questions about that, you let me know, and I will do the best I can to answer it about this SwitchBot ecosystem that I'm building over here. So thank you for watching. Shalom. Oh, and for those of you that haven't seen the SwitchBot in action, let's get the phone up there, press the generator button. Oh no. Press that circle, and then there you go. And turn it off. That thing is so cool.